Hello, members of the viewing public. We're back once again for another episode of Written Wednesday, this time brought to you with grapes. I'm getting terrible about eating on stream, and I need to stop that, but for now, I have a nice little snack of grapes on a silver platter with 2 lemon bites, official Roman-style chalice of water here, and some nice Earl Grey tea. So we're all set up for the authentic, for the Emperor little eatery here. Oh, lip smack. Yes, no. I got a little bit of grape on a side of my mouth there. And speaking of, there we go. Oh my God, that's a little grape. That's a little grape. I will name you Tim. Goodbye, Tim. Yeah, humble. Just bragging about, yes, my silver. Now, let's see if we can't get some good typing done tonight. Now, I'd like to wish... Free tip. That is a problem that will take care of itself in due time. Probably within the night. Especially considering the vast amount of grapes I'm eating and the fact that I have an energy drink here, which is going to expedite that process. Free Tim. And I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Today is January the 1st during the date of this recording. I know Pewge doesn't like filming ahead, but with how hectic it is trying to balance 2 jobs and just generally trying to capture that level of ambition to want to film all the time, I think I'd fall behind, especially also considering I'm still trying to learn my editing software, which is why I haven't uploaded any of my DSD playthroughs. Gotta do that. That is a stem. That is not something I want to eat. I don't want to make that too long. One of my bad habits I've noticed in writing, and it's good to look critically at your work, because if you can identify your own bad habits when it comes to writing, all the better, all the more power to you, because it helps you to grow. And so long as you can see them, that means that you don't have to screw up monumentally before you find them. Ugh, itchy nose all the time. Now, I'm going to crack this open and get this started early, so hopefully I can benefit from the mind-numbing energy just as the stream's about to end and hit a potassium-induced hyperactive state. I really love the melon flavor of rain, by the way. That's something I've recently been getting into, rain. Because while I like Monster Energy, and I know no energy drink is technically healthy for you, I like to technically enjoy the energy that it provides me, and technically, Rain is better for you than Monster because of the use of potassium. And I'm trying to avoid aspartame because I heard that's no good for your hair. And I have a vested interest there. Yes, you are the king of the chat because you are basically the Highlander of the chat. There can be only one. I'm going to have to call Sush back in here and have you both fight for dominance. Ooh, I've noticed the carbonation of a lot of drinks have been extra bitey on my tongue today because, like a complete idiot, for whatever reason, I decided to be snacking on cloves of garlic today, and ooh, what you don't know is I'm keeping everybody out. Dag nabbit, kid, stop building a wall around my chat. I want to let people in. Papers, please. I'm going to have to end the stream, guys. I think I'm getting evicted or deported from my own stream. I do not have me papers. Wait a sec. I can buy my way through. Officer, I believe my 50 Gidge dollars is in order. And there's more where that came from. You want to know what I want to do, though? I want to go to that place that... How dare you? Of course, I'll take a bribe. Yes, I know. How dare I? It is in the mail. I'd like to go to that LaserJet printing place, the whatever the office supply store was at Megaplex last year, with like a template of these and get that nice, I guess, laser print or whatever it is of these, just to have that extra texture, and then get on the backs for them, and just have like these really nice fly Gidge dollars. That would be really cool. Because I have like 100,000 room signs that I didn't have to pay for because I only wanted the one. Which was awesome that the machine just decided, you know what? Have 100 of them. I don't care. I actually have a dedicated manila folder just with that image in it 100,000 times. That was a fun print. Another stem. Look before you eat, dummy. Inhale, scrim. You're talking in official Kinglet lingo. Well, apparently Quill will not be able to make it tonight. So, wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying your rum and Coca-Cola. Ooh, I just had a thought. I know, rare considering this stream. It's the day after New Year's. People might be pretty hungover. This might not be the best night for a stream. Just go through this out there. Bound and gag. Oh dear. He didn't have papers. I don't want to choke to death on grapes tonight, thank you. Breathe. Oh, where do you keep coming from? Oh, they're grape seeds. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just an idiot. Those are small. How the heck do they make grapeseed oil out of that? You need like 1,000,000 of them. Who has that kind of time? Who gets paid for that? You get like a little pair of tweezers or something to like wring them out. That's it. Well, I guess to be fair, we know that our generation isn't afraid to suffer. Just look at digital art commissions. Those people have to deal with quite a lot. So I guess the equivalent of the stress-inducing job that was, or that is, digital art producer in previous generations would have had to be grapeseed oil harvester. Just sit there with a little hammer, smack out each individual little droplet. Yes, okay. No, I wholly agree with you here, Gidge. This is the thumbnail for this stream. I'm just gonna have to find a way to put like excuse me, juicy boy. I'm gonna have to find a way to want to try and what is it? Put my my head icon into this somewhere. Yeah, no, there you go. Gidge, I want you to do me a favor, and I will use this as the thumbnail. If there's some way you could put like my icon, but behind like jail bars, with his big meaty lips at the bars, and just like little hands holding the bars, this is the thumbnail. Just bar none. There you go. That's gonna be fantastic. That's a motivator to want to draw right there. I just want to talk about your book. Nope, sorry, busy writing. Don't shoot. Why is it that whenever I start recording, my nose just becomes this fountain of itch? Not a burp. Excuse me. Nope. I have the manners of a saint. I would never belch on stream. I don't know what you're talking about. You can shoot a bomb. You launch it at... Well, launch would be the more accurate term, but you could say shoot if you were stupid. It's a Meg. Someone else had papers. Welcome to the Gulag stream. Yes, Gidge is our new border agent, and as you can see, she's very effective because no one has managed to get to the stream yet, aside from her and whoever gave me these grapes. What are you guys doing today? Well, Gidge is establishing herself as the head of a firm new dictatorship, and I am banished to the Gulag to keep writing and eating my grapes. And itching my nose off my head. I don't know what it is. It always feels like there's a hair or something like tickling my nose whenever I start recording. I'm relatively certain there's one microscopic little hair that's just like Wah! Through the air whenever I start streaming. It just comes over and it's like, attention! And it just bugs me to no end. Ooh. That is some steam. That is the best looking cup of tea I have ever seen. And just as I suspected, being served in a metal cup makes it so hot that it burns off my lips. I'm going to set you down so you can think about what you did. I'm screaming internally. That's unpleasant. I think that's why tea parties exist, because back when like metal teacups and all that stuff was popular, all those old ladies got together to have their little conversations and just realized, oh Lord, that's hot! That's like a 3rd-degree burn right on my lips. Actually, I have a vested interest in your social goings-on. Tell me about your family, that's the word, yes. Ah! Spicy. No, just hot. Oh, that reminds me of something. I think one of the before I started attending furry conventions with like the actual suits and everything, I used to watch videos online that were hilarious, and it all started with the dancing ones. I think Magutsu was one of the first ones I started watching. But one of the funniest things I'd ever seen. Let me like. I need visual aid for this one. Come here, Juicy. Boo-ba-doo, if I thought there was hair over here before, now there's 100,000 times more. Okay. So, I was watching a video and it was like of a dance competition. And the guy had just finished, and they were talking to the audience about how hot it got in the suits, or what it was like to actually dance. And they were doing a panel, I think sometime afterwards. And they go, so, whoever it was, what's it like in that suit? And you just see the mouth vaguely crack open, and you hear this guy go, hot! And that was about it. And that one little moment of just brutal honesty absolutely floored me. Where's my permit? Where's my permit? Right here, officer. Here's $50. Just look the other way, please. There it is. Yes, it is Juicy. I'm gonna have to do more videos with him, but I don't know. Like, I can't think of videos to want to do with the suit. Gidge suggested doing Q&As, which, you know, Hathoi, that would be a good idea, but, like, I don't think of stuff like that on my own. I need some help to want to try and think about other ideas to want to try and do. Well, Gidge, hopefully this will take me off thin ice. We've got the return of Tim. Tim is A-OK. He kind of looks like a little green tomato, and Tim just left for reasons unknown. That was sweet. I like that. But no, I guess Ask Juicy videos would be fun. Oh, and I've got a new chair for the stream, by the way. The old one that kept lowering as the stream went on. Finally got rid of that one for a brand spanking new one I got for Christmas, and I put together myself just about yesterday. I mean, I did a couple of vids of mine. I just wish there were more ideas. Yeah, no, exactly, because I can't think of anything to want to do it. And, like, I always look at everyone else's suit, and I think, oh, that looks so much better than mine. Or I watch people do these videos, and it's like, why didn't I think of that? Because I look at yours, and, like, I guess the insecure or subconscious part of my mind goes like, Oh man, she had a great idea for that. That must have taken a lot of planning. That looks so good. That her stuff's awesome. But like, I know it's not the case. No, Tim just had to go take care of his laundry. And thank you very much for the new chair. Congratulations. Nah, I got the laundry vid from my mom, and then the others were John's ideas. I just have no idea what to do in suit. Same here. And at the BLFC, I just looked at myself the whole time. Oh god, I love the pictures you took where you're like up in that chair, and it's just like your text is actually like only this tall, and it's just going through life enjoying just the big old grand world around you. I want to imagine like the backstory of Texas. She comes from a small town, but it literally means a small town in the sense that it can fit in someone's shed. Every time I saw a reflective surface, I was silly. Well, you have to be. You're a costume performer at that point in time. The goal is to be entertaining, and that sounds very entertaining. Just seeing a coyote going, "Oh my god, a spoon! Let me see that!" One moment, I'm going to go find some sandpaper and take care of my nose. Okay. No, you haven't told her about Fizzgig. Oh, that's great. Many people think that the puppet that I got Gitch for Christmas is a real dog. People pet him. He's had his picture taken. Someone said he has beautiful eyes. You'd think at least one of them would have watched The Dark Crystal. Speaking of absolutely nothing related to what I was just saying, I've just realized I have 52 subscribers on my YouTube channel, so I'm going to have to do a thank you video tomorrow. I'm actually really happy I got that far. Why did I capitalize that? Thank you. No, that's just a smidge around the wall. Never mind. Hey, Gidge, let me know ahead of time in case it ends up on stream. Is it okay if I open up Garbo and see what that image was that was just sent? Yes? Okay. Yes! Oh, yes. Oh. Ooh. Why? But that is not what I... Okay, so apparently Microsoft Word is too good for me. It does not want to post the Star Trek memes that Tesh sends my way. Well, I will thank him in Skype. Let's see. Hold down the M key. He looks like Crichton from Red Dwarf. I love it. Thank you. The therapy I'm checking myself into now is for for dramatic pause. Different reasons. Totally. We'll come hear you. These are absolutely addicting. I love them. They're mini lemon bites from Sam's Club. And my coworkers, when they heard I was thinking of buying some, they took me aside. Like I had just discovered like the black market from B-Stars or something like that. Hang on, wait, come on. Shut up, come on. You want to buy these, right? I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about buying them for Christmas. I'm like, buy two. I'm like, why? These little things are addicting. Buy two. I haven't had them for very long, and I think there's only like 3 or 4 left in the refrigerator. So I am very glad that I did, because these are amazing. They are literal crack. I should have figured you know about Red Dwarf. Oh, yeah. I'm a smeg head from way back. Tea. Delicious. Oh, yeah, they were serious. And I actually sent some to Ray. I had leftovers from the Christmas dinner, and I knew her address, and I know her dog had recently passed, and there was that going on. Life tends to like to kick her around even after she got the rods in her leg. So, oh yeah, her boyfriend is sick. He caught something from work, and she's kind of tending to him. Oh yeah, Ray has papers. But I sent her a small feast and it just showed up yesterday, and they sat down, they enjoyed it. And I got so many messages from her about the little lemon things and that they were very good, and now she has to do some recon to see if the Sam's in her neck of the woods actually sells them. Hey, what are you saying? Oh, Quest, you're killing me. I'm just not going to touch Skype for the rest of the stream, I don't think. Ugh. What? Hang on. Issue. Ah! Okay, nope, that was just nose hair. And that was attached to my brain, apparently. Nomadic Ginger. Nomadic Ginger. Would that happen to be an Aiden? It's either an Aiden or someone new. I'm going to ponder this in great detail as I consume grapes and do everything but the actual part of writing for Written Wednesday. Shoot me, please. Right in the nose, preferably. Blow whatever hair is stuck there away. Aha! Here's the culprit. Excuse me. Procrastination for the win! Yes! You want to be shot? No, not from Gidge. No. I can see why I don't want to be shot right here in the peaceful discussion section here. We have established what you will be shooting. Yeah, I shouldn't have got that juicy head down out of the closet now, because now there's little pink hairs flying everywhere, and they're just magnetized right from my nose. I'm going to look like, hey guys, welcome, by the end of the stream. Sometime by the end of the stream, I'm just going to go outside to the garage. I'm going to find a belt sander and just lay my face there and just hope that that takes care of whatever it is that bugs me. As been for the past few weeks. I sit down here and woo! Little hair goes past. Vino Og! Good to have you, my friend. Welcome to the Grape stream. I have been sitting here doing absolutely nothing but complaining about hairs tickling my nose, drinking tea, and eating so many grapes that they're now stuck in my teeth, and I was hoping no one would notice me trying to get it unstuck. Ah! He's a beezle. Well, welcome everybody. I'm glad to see that population is happening in the stream. I don't feel so lonely now. I've been validated. That is still very, very hot. People are breaching my borders. Yes, Gidge. We will not be stopped. The audience is happening. I don't know why I do. I blow on everything like I'm assuming it's going to be hot, even though it's plainly refrigerated. Isa Beazle says, thanks. Good to be here. Well, it's great to have you. Thank you very much for joining me for another exciting installment of Procrastination Wednesdays. It's like pterodactyl. Nobody knows how to pronounce it. I still think that's stupid, by the way. Side tangent. Pterodactyl. How about you take a brick to the side of the head? It's pterodactyl. Thank you very much. And Pluto's a planet. Change my mind. I always felt like that whole, actually it's a microplanetoid. Pluto is not a planet anymore. Was just basically the subtitled short version, the TLDR was, we're scientists and we are very, very bored. Not a burp. Excuse me. I was not a burp. I would never engage in such hawkish manners in which I would burp on stream. I am a rosy-cheeked good lad. I am the goodest of boys, with my tea and my grapes. I think whatever was tickling my nose has moved down to my chin now. I'm just going to remove everything from, like, my eyes down. Let me think. How would he properly address people in the beta lab? We'll take your statement to trial. Oh, there is something I wanted to pass on to Meg. Meg, I mentioned this either last stream or a stream ago, but you weren't here to want to hear it. And I wanted to pass this on to you, as I violently shake this grape as if I'm trying to interrogate it. I will point with this grape if I want to, and I hope you're listening. Rub the nose. I know you were telling me ages and ages ago you wanted to get more into writing, but you have a very hard time getting the story the way you want it, or getting your ideas down, or that you can't seem to get through a project. I know you had expressed there was a level of difficulty with writing, especially that nice magic story you wanted to work on. And I can kind of relate to that, especially with Infinity Quest. And I've listened to some things and I've talked to some people. You fell asleep. Nom nom, yes. Yeah. Nose. But I listened to some things and I talked to some people and I did a lot of internalizing. And I think I've realized when it comes to long writing projects or projects that are slow, that space where you're just left in the lurch without knowing what to do next, it creates this environment for those negative little thoughts to want to grow. And I know artists are the same way about this, in which you finish a project or you're working on a project and you're going, nah, it's not turning out like how I want it. Nah, this looks like garbage. Nah, this looks awful. Man, I must be a terrible artist. I'm not getting it the way I want to. And with writing, the longer you're stuck, the easier it is for thoughts like that to want to crop up and grow. And I think that's one of the things that slows down a lot of writing. Writer's block happens. Artist block happens. But the longer you feel stuck, or that the project isn't in your control, the more that oppressive negative feeling shows up. The thing that, do things the Bob Ross way, says Gitch. I lost my trail there. Excuse me. The longer you're working there, the longer it's hanging around, the less you feel like you're in control of it, the easier it is to start getting negative about it, and the worse those writing blocks tend to get, or art blocks, or whatever they are. So, I'm going to offer a piece of advice for other writers. When you're working on a big project, or just in general, have side projects ready. A short story, a monologue, a poem, something, whatever it is, just so you get to have that psychological reward that, let's say this grape is the end, and I want to get to the end of the project. Naturally, I get the grape. Delicious. It's sweet and lovely, and that feeling of having completed a project is the best thing for a creator. In a big project, there's just miles in between here, and the longer it takes me to get to the grape, the more I feel, oh, I'm never going to get there, this distance is too great. So the best way to want to try to hype yourself up to stay in good confidence is to, on the side, do little tiny things that you can get to the end of, that you can keep yourself confident in your abilities, that you can keep overcoming, that you can say, yes, I finished this. I've actually, and I'll use this stream to announce it, I've actually gone back to all the old Halo fanfictions on DeviantArt that everyone seemed to like of mine, and I'm completely relaunching it, because a fanfic, it's nothing. That's easy to want to do. But I know I can do it, and I know I can do it relatively quickly. So every chapter, every stride I make there, without taking time away from my actual project, just sitting in breaks or whenever I have time to want to type, without just staring at this document and not making any progress, I'll hop over there and do a little bit of work. Because seeing those pages tick by, seeing those chapters tick by, knowing that I'm making progress, and no, I'm not a sham of a writer, no, you're not a sham of an artist, just getting that little victory can boost you up and be the difference between months of art block and maybe a few days of it. Between feeling like you're no good and you're not worth anything, and the reason you don't get comments or faves or popularity like everyone else is because you're just not good enough, and knowing that these things come in time and you did a good job and you had fun about it. The faster you can get yourself to your grape, the better. It reminds me of a psychological exercise I heard called eating an elephant. You can Google that and look into that. And then you can also launch bits of grape out of your face and hope to God that the camera is so low resolution that no one noticed it. Meg says, I think the best way to explain what happened is I had an idea, and at some point I wasn't looking, and the coyote took the idea and buried it. It's not so much it's blocked, more like I just forgot the idea. Gidge says, I put hours of work into my art, and my comment returns really don't motivate me anymore. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot. People just don't tend to comment really much anymore. Current company excluded. Vino Og is actually very good about commenting anytime I put anything up in status posts, and I try to... That's another thing with my social media. It's one thing to try and pursue popularity. You can find what's popular, you can do what works for you, but I think the healthier thing, even though it's much slower, is establish the kind of people you want around you, or the rules you want around you. I like the golden age of DeviantArt, where Invader Zim ruled the land, and artists were constantly talking to other artists, and we were leaving comments and faves, and it was all fun, and there was blood sport, and this and that, and other little things to want to try and connect us to one another, and we there was just a stronger feeling of being a part of, I guess, a community, or a culture, or something bigger than just a bunch of people screaming on the internet going, "Look at me, please, hey, hey! Validate me!" We were all there together, and there was just comments because we wanted to talk to each other. We were all supporting each other in what we were doing. So every night, to try and keep my audience involved, and to try and psychologically put that out there, or subconsciously put that out there, I ask a question, or I say something, or I just open up the floor for conversation, and so far it's been working, because a lot of my watchers like rise to the top, and they shine because they will tell me stories, they will answer the topic, they will comment of things, they'll tell me how their week is. And just like, even if it's something simple and stupid, I ask people like, oh, how was your day? How was your weekend? What's a memory you cherish? And they return it in spades. And I get that little bit of joy of feeling like I'm connecting with people instead of the endless DeviantArt for affinity YouTube, Twitter rat race of, look at me! I do stuff too! There was always that screaming for validation and tearing of others down. Yeah, it's just a matter of finding your own niche group and growth. Yeah, but the problem with a niche is it'll get you popular, but it will pigeonhole you into that group. And the second you get bored as an artist or hungry to try something else, the niche group won't be there to want to back you up and keep you in confidence, so you'll find yourself exactly where you were the last time, in an empty void with no one validating your comments or validating your content, because you've constructed yourself around this group. So the niche, yes, you can make a core audience based on something, but the second you want to branch out, you want to definitely try to have people there who are just interested in you for you, or who are just interested in something as simple as talking. Because at least then, making real connections with people, that'll help motivate you, because the niche will only stay in the niche. Or niche, if you want to say it. Honestly, I've been in a slump. I post my art online, and usually the attention picks up my mood. I can't do that with a lot of my work anymore, in fear for my previous employer will steal it. Yes, I have some things to say about your previous employer that I think warrant a video or two. I'm going to go back to the Wild West days of the internet and do a call-out post. Saddle up, boys. Gonna write an Encyclopedia Dramatica post about him. And it's time for the water. A little bit of ice water. This is just pleasant. Just silver little pieces here and there. It's just, oh yes, for a brief moment I am fancy. For a brief moment I get to be L. Except for instead of eating like vast amounts of candy and having to worry about the Kira case, I get to enjoy just some grapes, some water, and worrying about how do I write. Meg, you're going a little bit hard there. Meg says, I really just wish I could put that guy in a box. And Git says, and then put angry bees in the box. And Meg replies, and then put that box in another box and mail that box to me. And then smash it with a hammer. Oh, God. It's the old Yzma scheme. I'll go whip up poison. Poison for Cusco's. Cusco's poison. Okay, that was dramatic enough. Yes. Yeah, that poison. Thank you, Meg. Thank you. I feel validated now. Found another grape seed. The Book of Worms. Nice to see you. Thank you. I have grapes here if you would like them. Excuse me. Oh. Can really taste that garlic I was snacking on earlier like a complete idiot. Yes, that is the distinct flavor of regret. And grapes. And Tim. No, actually. This is a lovely caricature of my loving, doting sister. Because she was my Department of Immigration for the stream and apparently keeping the audience out. Kids, you are now Kim Jong-un. How does that make you feel? Aside from fat. Some. It needs to be a touch rounder. Yeah, no, thankfully my sister is a little tiny skeleton, which is annoying because she eats nothing but sweets, and then I'm over here past the broccoli, but I still have so many chins, I could make a reverse hood when I go outside. It looks a lot like Invader Zim. Kind of, but much scarier. I think we're having an Invader Zim revival tonight. I feel attacked. Katie, that might not be a good thing. Note the nuke she's standing next to. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good to make her feel attacked because she has the artillery to retaliate. Oh yeah, the fandom was awful. Like, the people were great, but all the popular people seemed to be like sociopaths, because I remember all the drama that would always happen where it's like, oh yeah, I'm actually going out with them and they hit me, or like they try to steal from me. They have no actual base level of human empathy whatsoever. It was, like, as much as I love the conversation and everyone just being hyped up and talking to one another, things got a little crazy from time to time. The chin lies. It lies! The fandom was like the show. Enjoyable, but futzed up. Yes, indeed. I'm working on a drawing of my old Invader Zim OC, because of course I have one. Invader Zen. And like, one part I couldn't think of a name, so I was copying the Zim structure, but I based his personality around it to try and make it funny. Like Zen, oh, you're all calm, and Zen has no chill in his body whatsoever, but his head does go on forever. He's got like this itty bitty little fetal body, and like this huge head of just anger and rage. Oh yeah, Gidge doesn't blink either, so that picture is an accurate representation. Ah, itchy nose, stop it. Close his blinds, weirdo. I see you. Alright, kids, using only letters. Tell me, what do you see me doing? Well, it's settled. I'm drawing some IZ. Oh, no. We're just going to draw Tex in a pink shirt with, like, green paint dyeing up her fur. Like, I'm going to InvaderCon. Oh. Oh, boy. Bookworm has summoned all the Scotland in her body to say, "Dooney make me get Granny Winchester." Dooney make me get Granny Winchester. I can't feel the left side of my face. Oh, that text. Oh, it took me a minute. I know exactly who you're talking about, Gitch. Somebody calls Caleb a wambulance. What did going... Ooh, yes, please. JK, it's not cool to be numb in the face unless you've just got slapped for being that stupid. If that was the norm and that was the case, I'd probably have to set up one of those things like Silent Library, where they just take a little like a little desk fan and tie strings to it with like little tiny mittens at the end, and just put my face to it and have it like pop, 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 pop. Just set it on high and slap the stupid from my body. At that point, I might actually be able to write more than a page per stream. We're going to have me a stupid exercise. An exorcism of the dumb. Leave this place. I have the holy grape. Dude, you're not stupid. Thank you. I appreciate that, but I don't like my chat lying. And that was way too many grapes. I am in for a fun night. Grapes and about half a clove of garlic. Or, like one of the big actual lumps of garlic. Stupid as being a grown man and not understanding that a queen flat in regards to linens means that the item they're holding is a flat sheet for a queen-sized mattress. Actually, I sleep on a queen-size bed. So yes, I guess I am fine. I also really like Freddie Mercury's music, so I am doubly fine. Yes! If I could speak without stuttering or launching mouthfuls of grape, I'd be in the clear. All hail the Queen. And a chorus of Ugandan knuckles clicks dearly in the background. The Queen. That is a meme I will never let die because I found it far too funny. Twitches with barely bridled excitement. Do you know? I know the way, I know the Muffin Man, I know anyone you could ask me. All right. Yes, Katie, I see the psst there in the chat. What is it? I know the way. Yes, a little back button on the side of the browser to take you away from this stream of madness. More tea. I'm going to make all the English-speaking world blush, 'cause I drink more tea than the Queen. And I serve it on a silver tray. Because that's the way I wrap myself in a feeling of succeeding in life. I live in a cardboard box, but all my plates is silver. It's like that meme with the dog where he's sitting in the house and everything's on fire and he just goes, "This is okay." That's just basically my life, but with silver. Tea, the ultimate drink, FYI. Yes, and I have it the Picard special way. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. I'll see your silver tray and raise you a whittled knife. Not bad, but I prefer mine big. Hey, finger guns. I made it funny. Dear, did I italic that? I'm going to have to see. Infinity Drive. Not driver. It's not a gun. Okay. Let me just check. Okay. So, Infinity Drive replaced with italic infinity. You best leave that apostrophe S there. Okay, yes it does. Oh! There we go. Okay, so everything's italic. I shall return. Apparently she's going to go get herself a whittled knife too. Gidge, they're importing weapons. What are your plans there? Oh, I forgot the name. It starts with a C. It's something that they all call dictators and stuff like that. It's always these. Oh. Dictators, what is it? It's not Capitan, it's... Ooh, come on, brain, just work with me once. Caleb, when I'm done, it's gonna either look like that knife from from that samurai's hand or a crude dagger. Ooh. Oh, Gitch is on break. Oh, what is it? It's not Generale. It's I'm almost positive it starts with a C. Not the knife. No, the knife that samurais carried, not hand. I don't. I don't know any knives, but I know katanas, like swords, the stuff they did. Oh, I hate that when it's right on the tip of your tongue. It's not comrade. I'm gonna have to Google this. Names for dictators. Alright, Google. You're basically a tyrant online. Names for dictators that start with C. I don't want dictators' names from history. Not confidant. Google, you have failed me. Presidente. I'll be right back. I'm going on break, so in the meantime, please feel free to ogle and admire my chair. It's new! Hello, have you all enjoyed ogling my new chair? It looks exactly the same with the blanket over it, you say? Yes. Okay. Commissar. Oh, that's getting there. That's almost there. Commissar. It's a rank like that. I know there's another one. There's Commissar and then something like that. Rah rah Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. Commandante. Yeah, there we go. Commandant. There we go. Oh, brain, why do you make me stupid? That's the word. And now I have slapped both of my eyes and I can't see the screen. Yep, Commandant. There we go. I'm just going to wait for my eyes to stop being slapped. Focus on the screen here. I'm sorry, but that was kind of funny. Well, thank you. Don't worry. My eyes and my face and just every general piece of my head is used to me slapping myself. I'm going to have some nice cool water and think about what I've done. My God, someone threw a Pokeball at it. Oh God, that makes me think of Team 4-Star. Look, Vegeta, a Chaozu. I'm gonna catch it. Oh, okay. For sure, I had to travel in search of heartburn meds. Ooh. Yeah, I hope your quest proved fruitful as well. I know for me, I used to get really bad heartburn when I was a little kid, and 2 Tums would normally work for me. Tor, I think, sounds. There we go. We hates it. Talk about being tore out of the frame. Indeed. What, did something just recently happen like that to you? Is this hitting a little close to home? To your typing subject, Le Infinity Drive. Yes, it's Lay doing its own thing at the moment, and Lay blowing stuff up. And I am going to drink some Lay tea. No, I don't like the way that sounded. That sounded like a vampire's afternoon plans. A French vampire. I am going to drink some Lay tea. All I need to do is find her first. Blah. Someone must have ticked it off, yeah. Aliens, yes. You know, if intelligent life doesn't exist beyond Earth and it's turning into various... Oh, excuse me, I read that wrong. Lebequirm says, you know, if intelligent life does exist beyond Earth and is tuning into various signals, I bet it'd be a laugh riot for them to tune into this. What, my stream? Oh God, I'd be the worst representative for humanity, because I'd be like midway through a conversation, stop, forget everything, start a new sentence, and then stop that conversation because I forgot the primary word of what I was trying to remember. Commissar! Commissar, I think, is what I was trying to think of. Is that one of the ones that was said here, or am I just, like, being stupid? Hang on. Commissar, yes, yes. It was already said, I said no to that, and then it just popped in my head, and like, oh yeah, no, that's the one. I'm like the moron cartoon character that goes, no, 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 wait, I have a great idea, and just repeats what was said before. No, dude, the overall conversation, not just the writing. Like that likely proved most. I've actually always wondered what real aliens would think of if they actually watched an alien movie, and they just went, "Wow, these people have an imagination. Wow, these people are strange." I've planted something in your mind, and it will not let go. Indeed not. I'm going to have to start charging for room space that you've occupied there. Drink some tea. I hear the soft pitter-pattering of ashes from fireworks falling against my window. I think people are still setting them off. Yes, I can hear them now. They are indeed setting them off. I also thought of a new video I could probably do. I'm just going to call it Caleb Doesn't Know Words, and go through every episode of Written Wednesday where I ask the chat, and usually it ends up being Meg, the wonderful peach that she is, giving me words because I've frozen mid-writing going, what's the word for this? Somebody give me a word for this. It's something like this. So, writing tip number 6. 10,000. Read as much as possible, as many things as possible, and try to remember words. Oh, aliens watching. Oh, yeah. They'd either go, oh my God, these Earth people are violent. This is some heinous anti-Xeno propaganda, or they'd be like, Is this a documentary, or are humans into this? Dictionary.com, the world... Excuse me. Words, please happen. Dictionary.com, word of the day is pretty fun for vocab building. Indeed. But some good old-fashioned reading of other people's works and stories broadens the mind and horizons. Because then you'll get to see how to use those new words in a sentence. That's one thing I've noticed. Like, looking up words in a vacuum is kind of a dangerous thing to want to do, because anytime I try to write anything old and I looked up into old-timey slang, I'd usually end up writing it wrong, or I'd use it in the wrong context, and I'd just sound like, I am very big foreign fan of American 50 slang terms. Biggity. Let us go to sock hopping. You know, it's... I wouldn't get it right, and it would just be right. It would be right on the cusp of almost passing, and any old timer I'd show it to want to try and get like fact checked in it, they just look at it and it's like, no. I was trying to write a 1940s detective thing. I might come back to that one day, but like I'd never get it quite right. You turn Russian when trying to write oldie English. Slang, vernacular. There's a nuance there to when I use the words right. There's one part of knowing the word, and then there's how to actually put it in a sentence, whether you know the meaning or not. Excuse me, because there's a spine space there that you need to get in order to really sell it. Because you can know the definition, and technically it works, but it's not the way they use the word. So yeah, read stories, as well as dictionary.com, because at least then you could look into it. So yes, Aiden, I will give you that. It is very handy. I actually have a note down below of when I was getting word of the days, but the best practice I can recommend is just reading as many stories as you can. That is actually how I first encountered the word acumen. I was reading Starfist, and I had never seen that before. Remember, folks, there's a super fine line between ignorance and absolute stupidity. Do well to ensure that you're dealing with the former and not the latter. Words to live by, Katie. Do you want me to read the dictionary? No. No, that would be mind-numbing. like twice, at least twice as much as the stream. That would just be mind-numbing. Read like storybooks, but having a dictionary on hand probably wouldn't hurt. I have some books you'd like, Caleb. Well, if they're free books, they're me books. That's my general philosophy in life. One of them contains words that are so rarely used they're considered endangered. Ooh, I like feeling special. Those are for me books. I might, if time allows, start making journals on DA every week that feature... Oh, that'd be a very nice way to interact with your audience, actually. Yeah. A nice little... Like any platform you can use for communication. That's a nice little way to circle back around to an earlier point in the conversation. I like that. Yeah. Just having any excuse to want to interact with people and just get a general sense of there's more here than just, hey, buddy, I got some artwork here for you. You want like 10 pounds of art? Okay? No talking. Just look and go. I feel guilty for not having done anything on my DA in so long. Yeah, which is ironic because I met you through DA. And I rather like your DA. I think we're just about out of tea. Yes. All the artificial sweetener went straight to the bottom of the pot. I think I can taste the future. Time to find more of Lady. The French vampire strikes again. Oh no, I am out of Lady. I better find some more. There's Lady. And there's Lady. Thank goodness they all read Twilight. Pardon, le vodka, gitch. Duh. Yeah, let's just look in here. Yeah, that's definitely a face right here that you want to see speaking Russian. I want to see. I'm using that word correct. No, I'm not. I don't think I am. Gonna die. Yep, nope, not even remotely right. Okay. Okay, thanks for that. My brain's gonna die tonight. I'm just gonna put my head in the microwave and just say goodbye, everyone. This just confirms that I don't know words at all. This is my crippling secret, my disability as an author. I don't know words at all. Don't do it, Caleb. The smell of burning hair would permeate the atmosphere. Don't make the front page of Kooky Floridian Times. Yeah, no, just the new headline. Florida man has set himself on fire with microwave. Leaves head that looks like raisin. Florida man's at it again. The world's worst superhero. I don't think we can call him a superhero, but has Florida man ever saved the day? Yes, there have been a few times, but it's always absolutely absurd. Florida man does well to save himself. One day at a time, Florida man. No, I have not. I bet he's like Florida man turned up to 11. Oh, have you guys seen Russian man, though? Oh, yes. Russian man. Now there is a force of nature. Mm-hmm. So he stole radioactive material. Yes. Yep, there's all sorts of handy oil marks all over it. There you go. It's only detected. I'm gonna have to look at the layout I did for the Defender's deck arrangement. Bro. Yes, what is it, Gidge? Can I send you an image? Certainly. Amaze me. Excuse me. Alright, are you going to do it in Discord or Skype? Okay. Ah, 4, so Discord then. Oh. Well, chat, it seems I've been given stuff to read. Russian man blows... hang on. I gotta get my newscaster voice on. Russian man blows up former wife to win her back. Russian man sticks foot up friend's... kills him. Russian man digs tunnel to steal oil from pipeline. Russian man gets caught in trash chute while trying to escape. Russian man hoarded radioactive materials to make his friend immortal. Russian man takes 4 hostages to demand pizza. Russian man stole 26 corpses and dressed them up as dolls. Russian man has some serious problems. More news at 11. Boy, oh boy, Russian man drives man to drink. I'd take hostages if I wanted pizza enough too. Russian man is the cold-natured equivalent of Australia man. The hero we didn't ask for, and we really didn't ask for. That's good. Alright, I have to do some research on how I organized the layout of the Defender, so for the time being, I think I will bid this stream a fond farewell. Keep a kind state of mind, and always follow your dreams. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I dearly appreciate it. It's you who make all of these possible, because... honestly, I just enjoy the conversation and having someone there to want to help motivate me to keep working on the book, and if it wasn't for you guys, I'd probably just be sitting at a table angrily staring at a document 2 or 3 chapters less finished than this. Thank you very much. Have a happy new year, and I hope all your dreams find you. Thank you very much for coming.